again and then games no send the city Portugal na betiano amane dia Congo ebabo na yen group no Ghana hana ye interest no no England and Subabo aye Croatia yen la commentary baba na Uzbekistan so no abo aye Colombia no ye games ye bono eneni wia na chese wie aye first round of air games no na ye be start with the second round no na ye husadi honsam no and so ebesi akonti Ghana nyame adoma ye ne Panama ana ebo enumre aye do bako 11 p.m. and a game no and so ebetimi atodwa ni na ye bedi nkomo kan screen say ne aye must win Edma the Black Stars of Ghana. Now on updates, Thomas Partey update no. Ye bedi nkomo kakrania hendra. MC Cheche mubia ye catch am asam no and so e court. Na court ni tenase no. Say still na no Partey entimi engwa Canada. Enkusia kan emfama aye the Black Stars of Ghana. Emu nkyeremu ni na no. Yakoba na enso no yetimi adi amam reason tia. Court ni jina so I say one a Canada immigration officer na one granted party entry no ono no adwene Yakoba nani na ne de Sanchez mu no etimi adi Abramo this many more ana eche for ya tenase a ya bobo ni nyina no na ye de Abram nemom gise Yakoba na ebidin komani nyina no edi emam insurance 4.5 yamam nyina ache emfa emra dwumadi no esumpam chow yankomra
Amuzu garlic bitters ma moja di afrusani ye blood pressure any cholesterol kofom eyi sciatica yaw eyema stroke ayarefo emam pomuden wani ehunade ye sugar level kofom utumi ehome ye Amuzu garlic bitters tumi ma wo dan na ho ebi wo herbal any pharmacy shop 0247 77 67 43.
Minister for Information na den eko
ene de edina wo de ama me no yo magia atum de kro ne se Amanse Wura Bank PLC ayekasa atra ne nkwaboa mu sese abaye Amanse Community Bank PLC
sir
ane
Amanse Community Bank PLC
mo enu ano no
na wo se wasantre
yes na nimu an okro osumodom omanfo no so edaso a ekoso wo pension loan a Amanse Community Bank PLC ema wo bi abra ohia garanta bia
wo je pension loan a wo nkofa garanta mansa
micro, small and medium enterprise loans. So would you free 1,000 equals 5,000 Ghana cedis here? When you collateral beer, their current so and once you say no go pa susu loan, commercial loan, microfinance and asset my pancoswo, a Greek loan, and now a queer phone coswo.
Amanse Community Bank PLC.
We had digital banking. A chess over to me cry for mobile phone as internet so Edward Didra simple cry. Head office here 1 man swan 12 km per hour. Or no man for Didra man soon potem honina. One branches no, if you are Roman hair, I want you at Tinga Junction, Cars Campus, Owas Campus, Sofo Line, Bekwai, Anyankwanta, Akrokere, for head office 0247 200 013 and now 0277 599 442 after 020 533 983.
Amanse Community Bank PLC.
You are a reliable financial partner.
Se wako top mattress ya yedi rubber ena ashemua Royal Foam say Jason Wati bra ni mo 20% discount e o me busumi mu nyina. Davia semika Royal Foam wa semichrewa alreya obekasi bi dwan wasum nenso se okototo nkwanche mattress ya alreya obeda rubber su omunam nyina be ya obesori na ese ne ya bro no nanso obia oda Royal Foam su bia edi adanse ese esisi onipedua no na utumi da na fom na hosonda ye pa nkwa efise ye de niema papa na aye eno nti na wonim na akode na nkwanche ekoto mattress ya ye de rubber na aye for the girl son bra yenye wa tu yentiti niema na so mfama okra na usunya mattress papa so da Royal Foam eba oda hemfo na eno nti obi obeda Royal Foam so bia oye dishie prego fe eno pa na ohia no Royal Foam edema ema wonam nyawo ya ni nyawo yare bia efise ye de niema papa na ye good materials ena fe Ghana Standard Authority agiatum ese eye eno nti no obia obeda Royal Foam so bia emo pomden stronko e massage unipedua no na ema oda na hwa unti ya obia Royal Foam achi kran e wa sokore mampo ye ben CCC frame 020-227-1000 020-227-1000 Royal Foam, rest assured.
mobile phones any a hunyuma biadia Franco Trading Enterprise ready kind of dada anima papa ne ne bua 4 de ye nchen wo phones brand bi te say Nokia Samsung iPhone any de akeka ho bia no ye woni nyina bi wa so ahro nyina the Franco Smart TV a fit 32 copy 65 inches we hear the code bia tabletop fridges any Franco air conditions a fit 1.5 air copy 2.0 horsepower eswa beka ho we de amwa ni je ni nyina awie peye so wo sekrom kon dia omadia ko air Franco Trading Enterprise branches are me bodin a chiro ye wo shop ebe Jaba Jewelry Challenge Bookshop ye obi edum old Mekong ye wo store any Kufuor Clinic ye nhwe ni mu sasu na kejetia new market no ye wo shop ewo betimi download the Franco Trading app ewo Google anas App Store anas visit your website ewo www.francotrading.com ne here so be free ewo 0245316969 and no answer be free 0560684147 kra 0501525698 Franco Trading Enterprise.
Ghana! World Cup no Asayaba. The Hisense, there is taking a model. Said the Hisense enter Asante Kotoko. Any Real Madrid no. Yenim say sana football. Eti Ghana for your mojemu. Hisense in the World Cup in the Black Stars in the Anuti ye more promo wanga sobia. Esubi mad. Mark your calendar no. Every 8 June, copy 18 June. Go near your bedroom. Go near your office. Go near your living room. The Open Stadium Bible no. But two Hisense TV and the sound system. World Cup win. Show a Hisense TV so. Next year Hisense sound system so. You want 32 above 116 inch giant screen. Put the TV no command the sound system no. Abebo, did you ever so? Asum some crap of a thing. I think Belminati Asem, Hisense, MTN Ghana, any DSTV Carbon, and more special package. World Cup season way. Uko showroom Bisa Wasem. For Hisense showroom, Wakana Fanenina, never would you World Cup promo imu. Kayo every 8 June, copy 18 June. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Who they brass? We they brass them. Who they brass? We they brass them. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth every day and night. Slide the gems and talk to them. Price the gems away. Indian gem, we go price them. Go Asia gem, we go price them. Panama gem, we go price them. We go.
Whatever the gems, brush them away with the new Pepsodent, now in limited edition World Cup packs. This advert is FDA approved.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Football-loving fans, are you ready? Your number one account radio station at the program for Fokra at the Brill. Questia Day, any Questia de Bia. I have Prime Sports. I have foreign tidbit and qua. Anya de Brewo. Dear coaches Eka. Player transfers. Match previews. And the exclusives. Siami Gabitra. Questia Day, any Questia de Bia. 1:30 p.m. Ekopim 3 p.m. I have Prime Sports. I will share 104.5 FM.
Charlie, you know you me was serious meeting be.
Allah, moche. Now so dey Charlie, you free.
Oh, uni atobose. Momo day.
Hey, what funny.
Anio, magic akra dia ye me nioma bi. Metua na free ho sharp.
Hey, say ho. Ah, minia, wutua bosia ne de.
Anio, send ye be ya, a prepare obi be hia sika no. Momo be nya bia ma no.
Aseminya, meji bio.
Hey, Abrante, ngogu hu ani ase ho ate.
Allah motion.
Obobisia, na wo sentua, eno na utimi de wo. Ni hia wo, ani ni si wani so. Obisia na fa ye, kai na sentua, mombo day.
Nhyira FM.
Bema wo Johnson ni mu pai ebikam eyawo eni moja edi akira ana wo tempampan wo Johnson n'achi ensansa gu bema no ho adura ebeboa wo eni amuzupi oba wo bema no wo tempampan bone ewom ensuo bi fifiri mu ba etoda emu ekeka wo adura ebeboa wo eni amuzupi ubenya bi ewo pharmacy ne herbal shops nyinaa mu
Ghana, come on. Kumasi, Asantamai, are you ready? The biggest football competition at Juhobim and the FIFA 2026 World Cup. Your number one Akan radio station, Insure 104.5 FM, and a live commentary at the Brel. Why and the edge FIFA World Cup no at the Sininazo? I Ghana, Brazil, Argentina, France, England,
and what show Jesse? No show else Shimo. You're a chance to never see near Buena Coma.
You bet Shania Mabebre, TV, mobile phones, souvenirs, shopping vouchers, branded jerseys, and a Nyama P.
World Cup Fiesta 2026. Menu free. Above for Suasini.
ABA Herbal Center. No. Say your glaucoma, Nasa cataract, you can say it. And one is a woody didicake. And Santam Shim when you swat the hawk clay. Lay a number how padia. ABA Bactonate. Tabuno ABA Herbal Center. Our quadra Sujina Sijanati Pay. Praying. I was 0541 565 199.
Abufobia da yesone se obenya Orion Cyrus publication engoma na odie dijuma efise ebie mufra na dwenemu enwoma kenkan ekonkan omakuntabu omontiase demufua efri na 01 ekopim na 02 omuma biti se language and literacy numeracy skills phonics and sight words picture reading and coloring writing skills natural skills and a KG1 and KG2 so your language and literacy numeracy skills phonics and sight words picture reading and coloring and a primary 1 ekopim primary 6 and so your English language mathematics science creative art history Orion Cyrus say baby will be a say Accra ana Kumasi ana region piano for 0555 313 658 ana 0249 411 234 na yede bro.
Oh yes, Sikakra biano doso naso piamansai ajatum eye atuma kwama community bank PLC
say a savings account susu savings account current account fixed deposit ye was susu loan ye de ma petty traders no ana church development loans ema asafuni nyina eba na education manufacturing health and salary loan ni nyina na ye mabi ewe ya share ho
atuma kwa ngoma community bank PLC enso de adwuma koso loans aba memedwedifo ene adwuma yefo nyina eye collateral free afi so play store and nasa app store
and yeah discussions kakra and so at the afansana ya befie blacks as akodru Canada patents and some ninano yenin komoni nwina yemfa ya no and to me Bismarck Owusu Bempa Ayala. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Bibi aboko there.
No me adum bibi aye fine.
And they am say so far Africa ekoye
say tournament in the start to me catch you. Say that is going to be one of the tournaments
upset baby baba.
There will be a lot of upsets in this tournament. The simple reason why make us high say I think there's too much science taking over football. And Ekahubi and the likes of Brazil ain't mean dominating World Cup in the BMO. Number 2, elite countries no more World Cup ni na. Omoji omo this omo superstars no. Omo superstars no ma bre. They played a lot of football. There is nowhere okay, let's say team it is Spain. Look at the number of matches Lame Yama Abo. Pedri. Untimi fan to the number of matches that NS Nhyira Abo. Because say star players no more big clubs are. It means they play in a lot of competitions. They qualify ko mo nimchi o mo nya de ne sa no mano. Enti the fatigue level of the so-called super house now mobile World Cup no mukuta superstars no. When they compare the average teams now have more energy than almost just that they have more skills, they are more talented. And you see we your favorite now, we your favorite. But beyond my prediction of a lot of upsets now, let's get into the behind the scenes politics into this World Cup, any the evidence that is coming out of it, I'm interested. Meaning say if you've discussed it, enura say enura echi there were joint statements made by a lot of countries targeted at Alexander Safrin, UEFA president, Morocco, Dubai, Senegal, Dubai, Uzbekistan, Haiti, Ghana, a lot of countries. And the UEFA president, Akwakoka, say that is the reason why UEFA were against the expansion of the World Cup. And that World Cup here, I had 48 teams, Ama a lot of the matches, are uninterested. And yet, dead. Matches in the boy, and yet, dead. Now, Rich, you see, I do not have the principle of attacking messengers. But a dream maybe say, Untimi help you, but your first statement will be targeted at the messenger. Look, say elite football. And I was say, yeah, they classify BR football more. Alexander Safrin is from Slovenia. And Slovenia will not be a powerhouse in Europe. So, UEFA president, they will not take someone from Slovenia. Because Slovenia and Angasangasa are minor. I'm European football. But you are selected. You are too Obama. Even though you are from one of the meanest when it comes to football nations, Europe. And you say, the whole European Football Association, Akotuaba. Now, omutimi you Slovenia and he said, then you must have the principle of all inclusive when it comes to football. But Safrin in this area. Now, beyond that, in February, I can say, Sir UEFA president, right? And he was speaking in favor of Europe. Rich, before we start any games, Europe about 10 games at the World Cup already. 10. Including Germany, Spain, Netherlands, Czech, country business Scotland, Turkey, abo. 10 of Ninkofo from the Federation and are participating in this current World Cup here. Or say any interesting, Rich, say or say other countries from other confederations, and yes, like deserve it because born a bar. Someone must whisper into his ear, say, out of the 10 matches now, European countries are involved. They've only won 3. Out of the 10, they've won 3. Germany won 1. Scotland winning 1-0 against Haiti. And they're Sweden for no Tunisia and more matches on coach have a renano. So look at the games Europe are bar. They won against Curacao. Germany Scotland won against Haiti. And Sweden Tunisia. Those are the only games in UEFA. Winning or World Cup so far. And teams now have teams of course. Which I hate to one now. You are expected to beat them. So Germany said Korakawa. And news back who say news in any day. So Sweden said Tunisia, and news back who say. But the fact of the matter is, out of the 10 games, you've won only 3. 1 draw, Maku 5. Australia came to beat Turkey in Europe. Australia, South Korea, a team for the Czech. Spain couldn't win. Netherlands couldn't win. And say who embrace diversity. Na unyim to say obia nipa. And obia here equal platform in the sports that we are a major part as the UEFA president. Then there's something wrong with you. Meaning say all these things is to get back at Gianni Infantino and the politics of FIFA presidents, the way he thinks he's using the other Mino blocks for his advantage. But the fact of the matter is, today, the whole world press, Kasabo, Capo Verde Abasu, because he got the opportunity to come and play at the World Cup. And when you draw against a team to say Spain, Obieka how Japan a team powerhouse in football, because he had the opportunity to play at the World Cup. And on the Netherlands, Netherlands share no what Netherlands share no what oh GD when you say obetimi Netherlands bobo. Some 10-15 years ago, Japan would never dream of playing Netherlands. Japan, but today, on the Tijina and the Bobo, come. Today, Egypt play Belgium, and I also Belgium called on Batika. That is the kind of World Cup the world wanted to see. There are equal platforms, or be our opportunity to come and tell the story. And that is what we are seeing. They should embrace it. Because today, Rich, Yakubu games aside your quality and your star players, is a strategy to win. And it's a strategy for the minnows to get something out of the game. And no boy has played Cabo Verde for you, boy. Now European champions. Born a ball. Over place of Musia Khan or Barcelona, no problem. Yeriaba. Banabeshe. Breakers down. Just come and squash. Papa, 90 minutes. Your point game, you about Robert. Why disappointed me? Okay. That is football. And nobody will raise any issue against Capo Verde. Yeah. Because Arsenal even do it. Arsenal. Inter Milan did it. Jose Mourinho is celebrated. And the say Capo Verde introducing that kind of football. No. Nankobano, and you want to play to the strength. He's coming to play to his strength. You know who no more me, I was surprised at how much way Saudi Arabia didn't lose. Yeah. And me, wow. And me assure says offer Saudi investment fund, sports investment fund. Now they'll say this is what we wanted to get at. Invest in our league. You go for superstars. No money a homegrown players in the league. And maybe they'll be able to compete. Look at how Australia dealt with Turkey. She gave him tactical masterclass, and they got it. Now, before I come to any games, Rich, among the stories being written at this World Cup, one of them interesting to me, and Sawan Kaama Ghana near Utie Sports. Wantia. I am common a bit in Yaba de BBM in the context of discussing Ghana football. Let it register. See how about Africa. Which FA pan and for you to say Omono Bedjuma BPA Kosokama infrastructure or more investment into football, Morocco. Yeah. That is the reason why they are the first African country to go to the semi-finals of the World Cup. Rich, were you surprised? Say Morocco at against Brazil. Your ball game ni way no omabo draw. Then the news are urban say the first 11 Morocco di into the game no. None of them will any won Morocco. Not even one. Any won Morocco. And I'm bringing this back because I don't know the kind of commentary and for a feeding conformity sports programs. But I say Ghana gradually there were certain school of thought that to Ghana for team say it is not the right thing to do when you scout your own Ghanaians. And that shows that you are weak. And that shows that you are not doing football well in Tina. Who could chase talent or more about you see, the reasons you attach to that analysis, you know. Don't for the same reason I attach it to Morocco. Because factually, you can't say Morocco doesn't run their football well. You can't say Morocco doesn't invest in their football. But they are still chasing Ashraf Hakimi. Hakimi was born in Spain. And see, look, may say the quality of arguments any enkoma would differ agrono it is informed by what you listen. And you look at that. Say the fact that a certain federation, I say, obe go after nimme mufua ya uo muwa abochire. So omo quality enough to play in their national team, they will go after them and make sure they come and play. I can say that federation and any football in India. Rich, and they tell me, say Morocco kono ko hu asafa kim no say o ya wonu Spain. Morocco ni ben ya wonu Morocco kono mo betim na botu. Ah, inti chinchine atwan. Say obe say o che say wo ye football ni ye dia, ene ye fa the obo awo we dan Casablanca na onu no oye Morocco ni no onu so ni nebo. Asafa Kimi is no less a Moroccan than obi a wonu Morocco just because he wonu Spain in Tiao. Inti unum. When this story, me so say Ghana ni bia or share Morocco against Brazil bia, we feel happy for the Moroccan team and say this is an elite team. But tell them the backstory. Say players no must start here. None of them was born in Morocco. Let them know. Say the bia so to say. Yakofe Ghana ni bia ya won of France. Yakofe Ghana ni bia ya won of UK. Yakofe Ghana ni bia ya won of Amanone. Ni e convince say omebo Ghana. Obe jai sa trivial analysis and say adenti na woni obi kwa kasa o UK abran kofo bebre wo Ghana ha Ghana league. The analysis must be the quality of the two players. The see kwa kofo na ban ene de wo ha no see do mu gina park so mo bo no man ya why na be my resource and Morocco are on the way. The flip side of the analysis is say Rich, if you go after these guys born abroad, na say uko convince na so mbejatum so mbeba, Rich, they need to watch what you are taking them to. Into my memo example, obi ti say Brahim Diaz were both for Spanish youth teams in even got the opportunity to be called to the Spanish first team Angaza. Rich, your friend na omko camp. He goes to the Spanish football complex. Accommodation take, facilities take, team culture take. Sikasem bibia. This is a professional football environment. So what can you say? Because say onjai Spain, onbe Morocco. He picks his phone and say, "Okay, say me come Morocco. I have found a camp." I say, "Okay, this is a facility in Morocco, Casablanca. Okay, let me tour the facility on YouTube. Let me share. Say." Me as a footballer, what I am exposed to, no, say yes, I know what about development. So I any background check. Now, who say Morocco? Any be a professional. I said the Spanish national team. Players now who more France now they have the opportunity to play for the French national team. So Morocco, Bano, Bonnie Plum. Now, Oji say Mako claim for team or France. We will have a serene environment, accommodation, facility, be a training, and comedian for different national team. No, a positive. So me come Morocco na menya the same thing. Then only any challenge. Switching from France, Spain, and Belgium. You have two players in the first 11. Oh, Belgium. Only problem switching from those countries to come and play for Morocco. That is the reason why Morocco are getting all the elite players to come and play for them. Yeah, problem. No. See, there are some players that have been exposed to elite football environments. The moment you tell them to come and play for Ghana, the last times the first time your friend will be say Ombra Ghanaian assignment, and yes, I have connected to you, Dr. Kwame Chena. The experience that you have, just imagine a client crowd offers a great training. That is it. He accepts to come and play for you. Obeda Lancaster. So need facility between you also. That's not kamu. Wa fan futuru ni musa. Kwan no. So Rich or ten respect for the national team na obono. Or ten eba from Njafe obo se ni pakono. Obo national team ni kwa na obono as onye interested as obe locking ho e o prison bi oni baby akobiem. Look at the Moroccan players and their attitude. Senegal players no born in national team. There were a lot of them that were not born in Senegal. But when they come and they are playing, because of the team culture and the way our environment in the city, look, that is the reason why, Rich. I find it so disturbing. Previously, see, I didn't come and say, oh, and a Ghana, you see, I call AFCON, you see, I call World Cup, you see, I see, I call training camp for Dubai. I see, people are saying, I didn't say, I call Boka. And go and hide Dubai. I could train a place no ho. Abla Yakobo Afcon no Ivory Coast. Nankayam form Ghana Hayani. Look, what you are doing is that you've not built a football environment at a elite level. You are bringing players elite level football instead of you matching up, because it is either you have built the facility or you go and hide the facility.
So Ayala, I think said there are Ghanaians concerns no. Yes, as Ghana, you cost spending no be man to Dubai, Germany, whatever no. And as Ghana, you find investment. Say your facilities near the if you say MBT standard no. Let's do it. Players never they can train there.
So Rich, what I'm saying is you do that concurrently.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
And it is a qualifiers anymore. Na unya 11 million. Na eba. Then you use 5 million. Invest it into infrastructure. And say na unfair Ghana for by the next 5 years, you call them and you point to and say there is a clean fountain. You go to any player in Europe. Or whether to play for Belgium, England, France. I was hired Ghana ni na ka chance on Bebomawa. He picks his phone, check the facilities and say, look, me ba Ghana Blasters. Be what team who be actually say this is also an elite national team. I met me abo. Rich France ebe brands hanu match Senegal. Okay. No. To me, Senegal is the best team in Africa. Forget about Morocco. Senegal for in born bo. Actually Morocco for. My only problem I have, and I say I'm sure and I because for my French France for no heads up. It be attitude and commodity Senegal because they lost to Ivory Coast in the friendly no. Now mama dom say young go underrating Kofoe. You know mate, but Rich, what you know one thing you know Senegal will give France a very very difficult game. Okay. The safest bet you can go probably will be an over 1.5 over 2.5. Right. When say a young Kofoe cry because Iraq any Spain ball draw our friendly, but no way be show. The difference between how a Spain bono and no way the NSA Rich. Omunko prepare bono. Omubono. Omu star players are attackers. Odegaard. And omu 2 strikers in soul of any Haaland. It's all Iraq. Now we both nowhere. Expect them to bring the crosses into the box and hold on key players in the war. And when they do that, they'll be able to beat team a friend in Iraq. Argentina or Algeria should be exciting. Rich, even in the best moment Argentina won, Omuntanya had the first game.
Against
Saudi Arabia. Yes. And you have to be very, very cautious about that game. Okay. And Emma Remfiso Algeria could share Netherlands and see in a friendly game. Almost throw big boys. And it's our game, I think an over 1.5 over 2.5 will be fine. Then Austria is supposed to beat Jordan. Okay. Probably Austria will be the next European country will be winning the match. For Alexander Safari. Rich, we are enjoying a very, very nice World Cup. Obi Bobby, Uchumutaya, Obi Bobby. Obi have the opportunity to write in a story. Concentrate on your story.
What's Amon on? Who is Amon on? A team baton. Amon and in some one is a Canada for court to come who made the beam lose. Dear woman, no Ghana and Canada echo court. Quabina Ghana lose. I'm a Canada. And so when no most of my daddy phone quandy. Oh, my daddy phone quandy go. Yeah, lawyer, yeah, Quabina fat. And the party Canada and they were Yanko and there's a party Bisiaka against Panama. And the Ohano, the Ohano, and Argentina, so Messi Swabo hat-trick. The Ohano, new so, and now has assassin again, so I know day for Elmo. Mbappe Sushomo.
Koulibaly,
3-1 pay.
Koulibaly in there, going for them, say, either some ne be kasa and also mo bench no
any teacher pamu no
chairman wanyini
Kulibali
dia
Kulibali
was alright on bobo no two space bia no akam
so ono no one say ni kotodwe said da be ba na be bale no na ayeso mfa ne ni kotodwe mo ayeso mfa ne sere mo ayeso mfa ne nem ni mo na me hu player across the sada
Kylian Mbappe so there
wa na ne ho yetro
o mano pocket of spaces now you make good use of it and another man and the man fan
Benjamin Asare
first half no Senegal for no say chances
yeah Ismail Assar
Sapa
I think
you have first half you say sa chance ya was
when you two chances ni
one ko say
ana ja
so ko pay angles edio
ana chama so ya Jackson de no ade na ye de che Ismail Assar ono ade na ne de ne ye sisi ya no be de anka ye mfa ne nko ba bia obenya ogba animo oni Liam de lab pa de anka we ye de bisi anka do kwe anka we ye but na yan so anim ho no Prince Kwabena adu ana say naki ana start and a big question anymore the standing 9 or say nya de say menyo de ye de be ton 10 wa ho na ye de apia ni ama so aton 10 wa ho
na Jordan na bosen
Jordan na de Maka so mo de bo ten na beta nko mbenchi na
Samu
Kwabena boyo mu boye de Kwabena o de anka be anka de fa apia nu ama bom finfin o be
leading goal scorer
leading why
goal scorer
Kwabena Eziam from Manasa or Jordan. Asa. Once Adiaba Queen, so once a game na airborne. Strikers in no Mubabe defend you. And this Jordan Bears or Bibu Dia Kwabena, this will appear up in the game. Sa say aha SS
just talk to him.
Yes, so betray Abebuadia because Sana is will be abono. Obesa no na man winning.
Okay.
And your bayan is and say Jordan do Jordan as we know the Jordan captain. And one no Ejimo na
Ejimo.
Okay.
And you may hona ye kona ye the live commentary no Adiaba because in short for near Ejimo. Ona
ye game village no.
Game village in ho.
Be enwa so unim say oma the banner say wo nyina o countries the flag nyina entura abaka say the aba world cup eh can sense
even before crowd come to the main entrance one crowd
oh yeah seriously
the flags be come on all is set for tonight's game
say and then so DJ beba o and you baby can hit nyum pa
okay
and nyum any commentary 4-1 say Frankie too.
Okay.
And the special DJ Frank is into and then easy cry. A Jumani besu did one no get about Mudia Saka cries or Bon Kakra no Martinaz Neja. Mark born so
at and near my channel Sunamu. Say giveaways.
Where's only their money Yakono. Once a blasters game no A11. Tikamia the moon you'll be bowing to be coffee in them. Council said down Kobe Biasa.
Satan catches a can you. Oh yeah, say you bay.
Abla uba kradi entitem ye kobom
akosia
kradi entitem
uba no me hwe no baby owo no ene ha no be 40 minutes anti enko vi
but what is say ya na tese wa ye na atima ya kaba producer LG more now
okay enti etiefo ho nsam no anyway ye ba LG more na ye the live commentary of the game no at the abramna ya catch am say jumade AB Herbal Clinic omo asasene yade bia se wo mre wo mpem ana enam yare no akwakote oba ye be hwe kama wo ni ho problem bia fabra na ye hwe ne kama pa emphysema hypertension stroke prostate bema akotwa scan ana akoye hwehwemu no yesu prostate no problem aba ho a ABA Herbal Clinic ona se okona ye hwe kama me ba do kumase your kwada so dwena se ya omo market na kire ho na ye wo domain microphone so no mpamchaw ye ben Ebenezer Preparatory School no ana asem betimi afren awo 0541 565 ano eye number mpachaw betimi afre na one ABA Herbal Clinic empanifo adi eye enkomano pay osori e otumi sa wote bre pa because no wo bre obeda akra na want me answer that na papa because of branding tea nti ama no pe sorry no adwuma kokra aye de ampacho and one say over sorted to the new Bigo energy drink obetobi na nso etimi anom me pacho brena wa bani na unti biem obenya hoden sonko a obetimi ede akwakobo eye wadwuma kama pa enitimi so banum energy drinker mano enye the new Bigo energy drink what's dino ewie efewura ana oye electrician na wutiem usi dan contractor me pacho dan edu level says unti onso utimi wire dan dia me kan for a sun cable electricals ena adiama ene anopay say wan kasa ofia na usi dan eton a me pacho ho niam ni nyina wire no to a sun cable adiani sanse ye de no ena eye papa ya hwe Ghana ye wada isu ne adiani kama aninti no awiane bossa den yen cables no enane na ochina akofa da hye ede aba ayefio na eka waboni na ode hwe edan ya usi ewe kapa waba obema ay cables binti okani na ya okano me pachoto sun cable na afawa ya dan your PVC pipes your flexible cable switches socket multi lamp holders ene onkronba ni na pacho eyade a ye obi awha afufufo ye to bi ede ama esanse Ghana Standards Authority and Energy Commission po omagia to Mr. Richardo catching Ghana ni bia so owoyane dan na sun cable honiama ena ontona onfa enye dan ni na kama me pacho Kumase kwadum sesie okwa also pe PowerPoint electricals okwa so pe sun cable eniama no anase obetimi afre number 0534 800 832 eno eye number obetimi enomo adi eye enkomo na P phones and accessories ena yeko na yakoto home appliance nyina adi afrio se eye TV, fridge, air condition, washing machine, blender hodo na opebi ato adi akofi. In fact home appliance bia opebi adi akofi no eye na P phones and accessories and I make come for adiama because of the work happening no eye to ade me enche wade oto ade amunum hona na ya frost bra na yemfo achede ne emfanka na anim se make say ya oto fridge e wona na pi ho a o dan ho apie na ne afro so kache ana baba brai na wayo no ha ne de ayo no sa de account se fakofie na okwa o de ayon ompoi na opedien apart from that ne ma bebre oto ya no ne achew bibi enso e de account open mobile phone akuta yen de no eye original and a bonus of from pa brana beto e de ni bi esanse unu hoda so yen ko na ato phone efi ensam na odi kofie na problem ba ho a obetimi de aba na yasan SCC ne kama e de ama ho yen ko na the whole Ghana me pa cho beto phone na usika enso a ye half na half na aka na 3 months to 12 months na odi tuatu an kakra me pa cho de wa aka no kre ye wo ye ba eye kum hai what is assembly home penin sem da eye na pin ko an ye we e de amantu phone na e ha no me pa cho fatu baby kra nebra and na p phones and accessories ebeto mobile phone efi ye work up no so ye guso ye recha niema bebre orokodo enti brana onso niema no uto nira na ye san che obi esan ede eka ho na etiefo Kumase edum baby miensa na ye wo obi ba je kebo dinim our opposite Prudential Bank edum osabetimi akan sansana akwa asida house ho na kesme ho na opposite ye ho ana PZ nana kwesi ajama building nim hanso ye omo tamala mutie dwumade me pacho monko aboabo station enkran ana wa busasa ope Madina Zongo Junction 0533 093422 eno na P number ena mede amount ene anopenti fresh sie me pacho mattress ben ena oda so se enya royal foam mattress ya and ya wo ya ho papa on sa de bia obeda baso no na wachi bremo no eya woja hunam nyina eya woya enti edu anwum na nkofo adai na nkwa oteketa so ho oda zo abeda kakra no so a da e boni nko na abaso sa kopem se ade e bechimpacho mattress na enkoyi eniti ansa koto eya royal foam eya mattress na onso timi eda so enu nko na mattress a oda so a no aye royal so abrempon eye family no na onso timi abeka ho no timi adayie na nse amanfo bi eye asode omkototo ya no de bi mo ankasa mo nim de e baaye so mo ti de si ni na se roba nko a ɛna ɔmode mattress nti no woda so a adeɛ bɛkyena honam nyinaa ɛyɛ ya royal foam say menka nkyerɛ sɛ bra na oyɛ victim crowd ya wo no yɛsan kra ma 10% discount yɛte 10% ɛde free sika bɔten na ɔde bɛtɔ ɛyɛ mattress no so na ɛsɛ wo nso watumi anya kakra ɛde ahyɛ ɛyɛ ɔho enti kokoma se asɔkɔre mampɔn heya on CCC asɔre no wotra ɔmo kakra bia na wodru ɛyɛ royal foam mattress ɔmo showroom hɔ kɛseɛ paa kyɛsɛ deɛ wopɛ bia science bia no unsa ebetimi akabi anaso ebetimi afro mo awo 0202271000 eno ye number obetimi eno mo edin komo amanse community bank plc esebra na beje besia so ho ye besia na nye kasa tintin bia anya bank na wokwa afi na ohwe niema ye jewo a utumi se ade no kire se tolo da pa ewa kire se ho de wunya bi na ade akọ enti ne tintini tietie na se besia no enya de a ometimi adi ama nemom amanse de wo ba he besia no enti ho na ye fa ne interest rate no awo fom ena ye so no oba anya afi na kofa webra bia hu asam ka anu within 24 hours ne approve ayo loan no adi amount na onso watimi ade akọ eye na abefie magisi kamfa nkoye sanso ena wo yekuani upesika na odi ayekua me pacho pension loan ena opa bra hakra de no collateral na esa wonso no watimi agene kama pa sanso na oye salary worker bibinti salary yetua ya na sa beje advance ho na so fatwitwa ho se na bia bibia be kama in fact ye hode loan pa de enya kasa tintin bia o ya ne se ye bibia kama enso de ma ho enti na 40 years ni enso county nipa dodo na no ekoso ene amanse community bank plc so no eguso a eye adwuma eba ne digital bank na ye kra de different level enti brana ene emeto kese na onso fa osika beto na bibia enkoye emfa emmawo na ye head office na nkasa de anto krom ena ewo me pacho okoroma he busa so pekote station ho a asemura ka school ho ahonjo Atenga Junction Santa so pekura school mo edna Sofu line station na ona bowura ho 0247200013 King Dave Investment amone de eye Camel Natural Selection Charger ade apa eye dwaso pacho we de natural ha ifra brochire natural bibia ye de esa charger we no eye natural so enya artificial ba kukura enso ni maniti no e ma okala no etimi ye fre so ye kokọ so ye tuntum e ma okala ne ye fe ene fre huro sham udari wi ante said the perfume ena de adware na e buy 6 flavors on enti said the one kasa wo dia na de one kasa susu se oh mia kasa me koye no ase we na emi hwam so ha na wajo de basa de na me ka kyerem no to ni nyina bi to ni nyina bi esan se ni nyina no de obeto bia no sham edna esan so frɛ huru eba ma kala no enso timi aye fe na your honey and milk awo ho ena your rose and white tea your avocado and papaya almond and milk ena your coconut and vanilla ena blueberry ena aye lavender said ya wankasa open bia na wajo de we natural etikotobi na oni abusuani nyina no munyusu no kama pa na King Dave awo toa se ya se kra de nyame adom okoba bia ye ton semina also pe Camel Natural Selection Charger nefa ekodware me pa tro friend number 0243744855 na onu amonso no eni enkomo ene anopempacho Father's Day no baso na said ye di enanom de no ejamo de nso no eduo osi di ni kama na afi Makian restaurant asem control said this particular year Father's Day no omo ebema no aye big we no mo kon different style kra Father's Day ye di na we no ebedem eso nkwe be unique enso o na afro mu na me pacho Makian restaurant ye wo aye asokwa ne so de da no fa papa bra ne ma ne treat song we ye treat our papa ankasa okofie no hese de woyɛ no aduane okokodi ye se de osi twa ne nase any environment no crowd no kotena ho ema no kogi nani ana che se o papa so I proud of you and intime so e pacho ada utie mi a se de oyo ma me de no a o papa so the same thing we crowd de nyame adom makion edge kanibi so oso fa papa bra na yenye kama na nim crowd say anipa aye 30 first aye 30 fathers are mubawram awo Macken restaurant awa so kwa no owura ha discount straight na yedi amama bibia so no akonkan edi amawo edinti no otie mi anu ahye ne so na open information bia echen we a na wafre number 0244 417446 0244 417446 we no excuses mo meka say na hwan na de bia say de mo ye ma me no de no a papa no ye nso ye de adu ho mo nyin the same thing na ye nku anim nyame somo some dem papa no ebekọ eye Macken restaurant abo Kumasi asukwa ya Electroland na ye di wie na etiefo Electroland say men kan to say e de a World Cup no e obvious enye na de betu akọ US enye na de betu akọ Canada enye na na betumi akọ Mexico erintino ye the World Cup feelings no so the euphoria the ekoso awo kro no a ye World Cup na uni ho anhu se de ekori nyina no ye de be maw awo wodem ho the ekoso bia the ambience the vibes in fact bibia ema agudie no enso etimi unique no me pacho Electroland e de ema na de ntini ye de ema wo hwe yem first screens na de aba ni nyina no smart TV so na the picture quality and a sound system yesade ka honetiefo enya asem keto akra ni tino de yakoso stadium ho bia ti sade awa kasa woto Filigado china fe onso o hwe ay games no eni timi ka say ye the Samsung aba ye the TC aba and the Nasco as low as 699 obenya first screen TV na World Cup onso de abo eya wo dem no enjoy e World Cup no enti World Cup we de me patcho no excuses bia emu obi ngura dem na nkanche me TV sa say o me patcho ukura 699 yo 699 obenya first screen TV akobo dem de ampa chaw fa eye akonya so na so gram abo Electroland na kotom niam na binya no nko na omoton omo fridge air conditioner in fact microwave washing machine bibia omatebo no so because of the World Cup na ekoso no na nim se ni na echi no yesan so awo achade kese promo no a eno so no eye raffle kese pa ye to na oto ade na ne atrodin ade ato ye raffle ni wie na wodi timi piemu a eno so besan enya achade ade afi Electroland na bibia aye kama ade amansese de nationwide wem awo ye showroom bia or produce si ameka say konokoto niam na bi na so no yente so emfa emaw 0503 159 739 Electroland a number eno no intiano afred na mono monso no edi koma anopay ohwamre na 1044 sorry 1034 yes 1034 ana aye time no amo ana aso yasena ye bedin koma se de nanim no enne the Black Stars of Ghana ejina kono Yamiya Adoma anadwi 11 p.m. ena ene Panama game no and so ebetimi atoja but before no ene games in the city Portugal ababo eye DR Congo omuwia England ababo eye Croatia na yenya eye omanya ye from say eye Uzbekistan amonso abo eye Colombia na afi Ghana so yabo eye Panama yebo no wia na chese e say the first round no yabo ni na awie na yebekọ at the second round na yahu said yahu sam no and so esi etie na before ye ba be di Ghana any Panama game na hun sensam no and na obi a utie show yi bia no ye ka kire mo se Thomas Partey sensam no ayade a ye kokot na yakohwe se abrante no amo ebetimi ama no eye a temporary eye stay ewo eye Canada na abrante no so no etimi akosi akan ade ama the Black Stars of Ghana na ye bo mo komoni bi e chirechire mu ekwan a efa so a Canada empanifo if you say party era Canada enye yie enunti ema mo gina so ɛka so mutimi ama no enko no ye cheche ni nyina mu enso de cho enra omo akokɔto no na sɛ de mu nyina amate no party anye ye sell na no na piu no enya dia empanifo esom. So what that means is that party sisi ayeka said here sell na the game against Air Panama no abantu no ontimi nwa Canada mpo na akosia kan ni bi enso ede ama eye Ghana. Bismarck owusu bempa ayala. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Now to saying
nyamia do me ho ye pa. Fine.
I hope say okay, we grab the same because you say proceedings no okra na the two platform so am I in na nya bia enti yes started from the party issue no na enhwede in the bar ya abranti so na ne akokot Canada for no there be da abranti no wura Canada enye yenti a game against Panama no so na no party intimate MC akane bi mfa magana yi.
I think say in some na a lot of people eat the same nechi, but no can say a munti asiano a chakra, and the way obi appreciate documents and in a certain extent. Denti adebia me my advocate say I was say a Ministry of Education for ye change your education curriculum no na ye the basic law eba from upper primary to secondary school level because say ensembana eyemran semwa na the way a enti asenicity no to sinipa enya kakrakra to sinipa Ghana.
We seem to attach emotions
and we don't understand the issues ni yempokra. We don't seem to understand them. Nti media have always advocated say yensesan ye yinim. Send you social studies from a very very young age first or primary year near friend environmental studies we need to change neomano and add two basic things: business and law. At least from from upper primary.
Basics, no?
Yes, because Rich, we need to have a corporate mindset, and we need to understand simple law. At least as a nipa. You bet me appreciate normal from there. Okay. So their course will run. And munchi mu pa na say. Edena sa yes patin ni lawyers akopie mu or courts and sa no nyina. What was the process about? And me bese me chiemu se na be ya obi a wotie yin bia or basic way better say the offending layman. Rich se okose okopa visa okrobiswa na nyame anya wadom ye refuse visa na unse ya na ye tai won sama ye kan o street ya say o my appeal visa na ya fa ma me no makoye visa no ho appeal say omo en change omo decision omo fa visa no ma me now party ye refuse no visa say Canada for no say omo money hura krom ho no party aya appeal na waye no waye to Canada for no ho say osere omo en hwe say first decision na omo take ye no omo ebe beto nchen na omama no visa no ebiem. Rich, apart from some appeal na party aye no, which must go through normal process of so be appeal. And also we appeal ko di queue so. na wo application of appeal no embassy ni hwem na the broni friend vetting of the document ade aba no so mu hwehwehwemu ye background checks any argument inti a wo say kan ne yamfa ma wo na afi de yamfa ma wo no eno so ma agina so say wo nyina so bi a ebetimi am o ma sese o ma agina na enti party has done an appeal that is supposed to go through the normal visa appeal process. You be scrutinizing the documents now the about appeal no, it is supposed to go through it. And no other party lawyers, GFE, Ghana Bang, Enyina, Akambum, and Enra, or Macho, Ako Court, Canada say, dear party province and the Aquayeno.
Yan in 10 cents.
Yes, train. Na appeal process na akọ send e wose ekọ na ara ta gwa na ye ya bisari mpo biem enti yesra mo abrante no oyo footballer oka Ghana team no ho ye bo Panama 17th awo mukum wo Canada enke ye nya yanko oka ye ho ne na kwakọ bobo no enti yesra wo court ye bo na so ne ya ba besra na waka kire embassy for ne say adie bia yede atom nim bia no ukra gina wutumi so ti asem ne yo gina wutumi so ne direct o mu say before we go through process no mo issue abrante no visa na onfa me bobo ni bi na ewia ansem bia works ne bia yaka na rich these are the details so we apply say we per visa because enye permanent stay and awakako tena kro no munti no you apply for what we call temporary resident visa. Temporary resident visa. Now, because pertaining the lawyers, say, you apply for temporary resident visa, and I'm deny ya won't appeal. Appeal na because ye ni mrenintino. Udi for visa some krato nchen. Court ye. Yes, any embassy for an nkasa na omuma party what we call temporary resident permits. This time around, ude and for visa crime more and money ne passport in him. Just give him a sheet of a permit. Order from War Court and so Abrantiano. A woman says and can embassy for no quadia and can visa process no. I feel I'm willing to come, but me court no. Me jina me to me so am Abrantiano permits. On from acronym. So that was the bone of contention of any proceedings near course to Nina. Name rich answer na court to be a beji sa natum na wafa embassy nechi na wajina the court to me so na wama sa de na open. Court say you need to meet 3 criteria be na sa 3 criteria no or GD say enra inkroba party lawyers ne ba court beboye no o mantimi a miti sa 3 criteria no criteria ben ena o ka ho asem de edikan e wasa uma court no hu say there's a serious issue here serious attention so one fact embassy na chi na wan grant o permit na ma wa I was so quiet, dear big giddy pa. Sadino, so ya farmer, ever had your baby. As some courts, judge in a car was hard and want to say, first Katia, and they say, oh, give us a party, a walk up no quackobo. Walk up on the Ghana crab will be pay a party one bobida. Walk up on a so party, wabobida. Sapaten Ghana team will who how serious at the end of a year. Number 2, Rich answer na ubeka chira court to say asem na visa na open na yan farmer no onfa embassy na chi no grant o permit no e wo say udi adansidie bi ba na sa adansidie no e kire say normal embassy for no show document ni mu no o ma ye serious mistake as sa de ne se ko o mu twi o ma dwene ko so a enka ebi mpo ankomo de visa ne ma o street eno so judge ne say onhu say party lawyers no approve our evidence be say passport officer na all share party a passport application no why mistake kese bia omuchi na agency say ampa say nka wo share some mistake we na nka wanya nka me visa nti sade no eni ho. Second criteria say judge ne say you need to prove say ya amfa visa na ama ana say ya ama permit na ebe cause the friend irreparable damage. Next edinsunsan so bi beba wo so a say later po ya ma visa na sebi sansunsan so entimi fan free ho. Eno na judge ne ka sem bi na emsere. Rich judge ne say sa criteria no so party meeti. Die di kan. Say we party lawyer now say abonte so 40 say ya ma party visa mana ma Canada enim guase ma ne image ene ne branda o se sebi rape case ne sa no ma na eda no so no enye Canada for na de ball no enye UK for na de ball no enti say enim guase bi aya attached to sa process na eno e wo dada enye o mo fault. Number 2 party work up you abobida enye the first time okobo work up ni work up no bobida enti se waka say oh wo man ko yam na mo work up e player bia na so so work up enti wo deny na say what deny player no ne ni so ade hu ntia obey professional footballer o say akwa no wa achieve sa de ne dada ena enye se party ni Ghana team ma Ghana ntimi e mo work up no enti onhu damage bia untinyi repair se party enya permit no ankwa. Then Rich, the last criteria no say you need to convince judge no say sadie we emu duama e wo se otimi to embassy for the process na twene na omman visa no eno na judge no say the party lawyers na pe no sa o set aside normal visa processing no na o grantee ma party a wanwe ana oyensa na ho bi se omumra omude faso di ma obi visa no enkofo beba baka so ono so ya deny na mumfa nto nchen na mun consider bibi foforo na mumfa visa ne mame mumfa nto nchen ohu party asem no emudura eya ebe ma watimi eje ni tumi so aka say oh asem we dey unique am say the normal visa process na ye femu wa hana enkofo hwe upi person na sesese no yen setting aside na ye ma party entunim se minyina metumi so na me sign embassy no ho na me ma visa permits na ebra konum no me mato atwene minti minya sa de ne ma na emmom no wasaba wo ka say o client party o baba bo work up or a member of Ghana national team no enunti no say why a normal appeal na ebeko normal process no a edi fata say ye hwe ne ntentem no enu de me no ya adwen enti o ka kire embassy for ne say party appeal bia waye bia o de abre wo mo no omo emma ne hu hia wo mo no mo nhwem gidigidi na say o mbetimi ama no visa na omo emfa mano na owura no enkokronum na ontimi nkodi na agro e wo ho pepepe. Rich, what this enchemu means in say wo abonten na eya wo say o party say obenya visa akosi akan e wo Canada any time of the World Cup no abewe because of enu akesi na enye sa na tie na mum no emre to go through the normal process of appeal no enu na say party twini mu tan ya e wo say oten na nkofo ni take decision on the appeal case na waye no nemu no. Rich, even before Sadia no there were some pronouncements bi akoso enu case ni mu a ebetimi affect party even the genuine appeal na waye na e was a go through process no. For instance, my mouth two examples when I'm from anunsi ushe paragraph 33 paragraph 33 address de na Ghana ni bie ka bi no say oh na nipa ye mu anefo na se ye mu anefo de a e de na wo gina so a o de bo nipa ko no ko adu say odifo wo bibi hunti no o mani nwura wo krom se na enu na wo ka no the judge specifically kept on referring to Article 36 1C sign. I was our ruling. He said, "She passport officers no say omo immigration hono, and now officers no show visa application no. Omo here say we see ebu ofansa.
I'm not clear.
Ya charge on nkwano. Emma omo, I think the judge call it a reasonable reason. So nyina so bi say obeka say wo undeserve and say wo deserve. Enu ni to me a ye dia mom enu ntina sa wo hwe emra ne se ne ya cho no na ya cho 36 ya cho 1A 1B ya sa ni C na ka ho no sa C na ye dia ka ho no ye pese ye massa officer no the opportunity say o nyina so ketua bi se de nkra na in onu anyansem no obetimi aka che say wo unsen fata say ura konu sa de ye ntimi mo ntontwene. And the last one, Rich, I know a lot of examples, and it's the way ubechiremu ya examples in ebema wotimi anya very very good explanations and be obi abeti ase. Ubechiri say Canada is one of the few countries are rich say o apply for visa na omo because umba interview no ntino say omo efa document no mu hwehwehwemu a no omo hu say omo your background check no omo find out bibi a wo say usabe mo answer they write a letter to you say o application na their brain yes steady nemum ya find out say bibi we wo akira eno no eni o forms no so ba ye nyankyeremu wo ho ayepe enti obetimi achechemu na wo de aman na ye de aka o first documents now the buy na that is where sir party article no to say our criminal charges no embamuno because Sadia, yes, error, and the oil prime a man. No, there was a letter for fair a year. For them to respond and add all those charges, no. And also, some lawyer a judge in the cow on Nadia and say, once we give you that opportunity, okay, it means we've given you a fair hearing, and you know, so be a Yamo, Robert Church, was much and an officer not taking a decision. You wait. Yeah. Send a judge in 2 uncle for say monkey come on ask kakra na mon shani appeal ni mano. I think we will still wait for the appeal. And it's open time ko bua say say party issue no ya conclude on timi nko Canada. What if they expedite the appeal and reconsider and say okay we there they are cost to be an they are to China say change your dream yeah the visa no add their money here now can say parties still have a chance, okay, but they are no a course or court no and no munchemu na de ama.
Yeah, that's for Nchemu Kofi Brian na I'm saying no there na on Canada for no nya dream kra
mini Canada for no nya dream
say omuma party ngura Canada
say judge no so ni ya dream
so saying.
So DJ Frank is Michelle, and the reason Zintia Apate was not allowed to go into Canada, no, if you read the ruling and then the rates of it, it's clear. Say Omama Apate Ankom. In fact, I think that one of the main things Zintia caused Apate not to get to go through with the appeal, no, were mainly procedural. And the fact that party lawyers, no, maybe they didn't have enough time to argue their point well and get a job done. And I'll run you through it. First of all, say who share the document on the Maeswa. They set the background in the refusal of the decision. They talk about the apartheid and the then they go on and talk about the fact say Abra in offer any document that may travel to just 2 countries outside of Ghana. Ivory Coast, I just needed to fill the visa at the border and then to Singapore. Singapore is the world's first-class country. So that when I went through a rigorous process, even showing proof of funds before I could get in. One of the things that they look at is a criminal record. And immediately, you may be any questions about a criminal record, no, you are in trouble. No, I don't think so. When the
decision, the refusal decision.
Where the background of the case. So the general thing is refusal of the decision. So that let's go to the next slide, please, DJ Frankies. It will count in effect asking the court to issue a visa to him by way of interlocutory motion while allowing the to avoid application. Now, when you go down, it talks about the form now. Fill form no. whoever filled Partey's form for him ticked no.
Because you baby saw say wo assembly a wo court na why bibia a criminal. What taking no?
That is even the main issue before whether you are right. The Canada man Okano say o cause problem e wa bontia na say liable to 10 years offense or Canada. If you conceal information, it's the first thing because ba me honum so pe bibia fi me honum ni me bisa say why you boni bi say pen already ebia miminim ebia makwa background check before exactly because say no cry na oka you tell me so I'm permitted be say na be cry in free me na fi na court then we go to the substantive issue. But whoever filled the form for Thomas Partey, I'm thinking as a protocol office no failed to do that. It so follow sequence in court.
Because they be no minimum.
I can't go into their mind and they later.
Okay.
Meet me come to mind. I want to talk about the issue. Omura court in him. I start here buasem. They first asked Partey in court for say adenti omumbo munkro 25 minutes. Adenti no mo pese court na grant you the ability to come in. And which in all of them chrono judge no ekoso ebisa Partey lawyer ne say or ye aware send the clients no amfa etiki no, especially in the US one and what she mentioned was that information is not available to her. What does that mean? Or represent me. Did you feel yes or no? He said that it is not available to you. So immediately we went into court yesterday because there were two grounds very, very likely IABS and later on Partey's representatives were pushing for that. CMA the temporary resident permits to enter Canada under strict conditions. Inti no naka Partey kumo ko boni bo ya Saturday na no say PF Canada. But you fill the form for him you could not disclose and you concealed information from the Canadian people. Inti already the consular no one more or review documents sees that you are this honest person. Do you know why in court Partey lawyers a pushika chair judge ne so almost say na any Partey ngase na fill documents inti Partey cannot be held liable. Any lawyer that says that I will make sure that I probably see you and take my money back from you. In law, if you are paid signature, there are only two ways inti that you not be held liable, unless there was a misrepresentation on the form and that's a forgery. Say any forgery and a misrepresentation of your signature, you are liable. If there is any contract that you sign anywhere, not what kind of the amount, not a contract you are misrepresenting, and I want to see the Casabia won't see and the duress, and not see a forgery signature in every court of competent jurisdiction. So far as you append your signature, you are liable. So Partey's lawyers were asked,
I don't care criminal.
No. We can't say that once your signature is on it, you are liable to everything that has gone on in the court. Rich, when they went into court, Partey's lawyers also asked for a mandamus. Now, when you speak to the lawyers will tell the mandamus just say they wanted to compel the immigration officer now, or if you see Partey, the visa no. Say, almost the way a new kuko I want muna. Maybe my mistake, baby. So the court should compel them. There are two things that the court said. One, on court non grati visa. They are supposed to correct if there is any erroneous issues be a cause. Two, if you want them to do that there, then in making sure say what a verbal mandamus no, you make sure say one, Rich, own affidavit and they are about to support your claim. And that is where the procedural issues go. And if you go to the text, he talks about, in fact, clear. The procedural issues were clear. Because Rich, who could apply for mandamus, you file in an affidavit. In the affidavit filing, in terms of time, what the opposing lawyer no kind, no also filing an opposing affidavit against what you have said. But whoever who's in expediting mount, near mount temporary visa to go and play the game. Who you saw some filing mandamus orally. When are you going to file the affidavit? When is the opponent going to also going to counter it or rebut what you said, and also be fair on it? So, Rich, generally, on the grounds of everything that the lawyers did in court, and what whoever filled part, because the general issue is about Partey's case being in court of the being charged with a 7 count of rape, no. But the actions of Partey in this one, in Kekenu, problem. And that is why a lot of people who before were saying that, oh, you are granting and Partey lawyers they can say Nipano, Oko US, only US, ni Australia, any other countries, you share information on immigration. In Kenisan K problem or no problem. So Nipane can answer no. Only Nipa Bonini, at least because me have issues be say, more strict measures, Mambo mu show no mu free. It's more money me born on court. No so any problem. But first one, he has concealed information. 2, if you want it to be expedited and if you want a mandamus, it has to be under something that will cause irreparable damage to parties when we're Canada. Irreparable damage. If you call for medical care, so that's irreparable damage. Ebia nima mi bi ni bi wo honom when huna ebia sembetono irreparable damage. But to go and play a game of football whilst there are other players in the team who can play the game, that is not irreparable damage. Okay. And then the Canadian government felt that they did not have to let Thomas Partey go in there. Rich, me, this is what I will say. Yeah, Ghana for as a people, we don't like procedural issues. You penny surface level. Oh, the farmer, no, this, that. But really, this comes down to procedural. And we need to look at your procedure. Usually, some of these people in failing for players, electronic signature. Electronic signature and then they move forward. We need to do better. Okay. And I think that I think that going forward, the lawyers players now to go through exactly whatever. No, in a case like this, you give it to Partey's lawyer. Okay. No, me can when almost fill a form. Yeah. If possibly say players and grab so in Partey's case, okay. Say no, he has to go to Partey's lawyer. Mr. Mami nim komenyi. Mami nyina ewia na yenya bremedi game no aho ayen komo nshawa 4.5 a guy for tenase ini komo mfa ya pom de kakra na ewia Black Stars in Panama game ni nya bre na yemedi eye komo because party empo game we there is out. Nyadia obetumi abobi ediama obani good morning Pacha na what to say
obade na daroma ahoden wo
yedenya me ase
na mgidi so
oh edrona diamond ti say nya bobi sadia sa pepe na say so we here for general we bin
sa pepe
and to no man yade nkitinkiti bia do betuto ne ade de da bia ho den ti minimum tiefo na no yitimo agan
yo Richardo medo asipi woni wa bedwafo Yankupon kosu nshamo. Amen. Said the bia the detailed sports said the siko. Yankupon nshamo pa na arefo na tifo so kan arefo a ono streaming online YouTube no. Nyame nshamo so. Na mo amutie radio so nso nyame nshamo papa. Na Dr. James Amwa Pemsan Company Limited CEO say memfa ntia so nkomfa mo bia na menka nkire mo say Yamunti and ne Pimsan Edro Mwamaswa Semens Vital Heba Mishana say a gyno Edrechi. Now face so di enro foforo as ababe ka ho. Na we bia enro na dru sese no. E kroya na agi ensem. Na hwe adanse enso e wo ho a enikan ye. Na maame bi e wo so amazing a oton edro no bi. Na wa hye no apampam. Friend maame agan. Na hu maame na ni je o na kumam. Na wo hwe se de o de edro no ko na drona sano asan be fa bia kono da bia hu ka na say ya na ni agya o se David mama na adwuma because not on chewing gum ne tofe ne handkerchief ene wanya adwuma ono so ye a dance ya o se nkofu di kire no nya asem keto akra nti ye ka kire o mo nso tifie so munya adwuma nye ho de ko he ba so bia pharmacy kona koje adro bi na nso koton na emfaso wo so papa ebeboa because adro no eye adwumenti no enya de se wo kwa akokasa abre na adro ni ato wudi dru ho na omo to ene obi a wate nka bia be hu se adro no eni eti obeje e de ama na bibia e kama na de onte da no ye ka kire eduro the Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and then the capsules eno na nemra na de agan na agan so de ejan nkran kasem ye ka agan ya se ejan so obi anim se obi beto ejan owo particular place bi a oto se ejan ne beko enti eduro na adwuma ya na ye adwuma wo ntinimu ye adwuma wo nompem enti se wo hawo dompem uti jaw free trees ko si unase wo haw ewo ntinimu free trees ko si unase no eho na eduro agan no eye na adwuma me kasa ye bia wo ti ya pa na wo bre wanu munru asuso nro ahodo bia de si ye bia wa ye nanso tipa ye nenko wo bisa ho pen e bia ba bia wo ye adwuma no wo ye adwuma o chemical dense area chemicals aye homa nti enkakran oh me chemicals no nti ubenya ho sunsanso sanso na ho so adwuma ye use machines nti da bia no se machine ya use no na ma we effect nkakran nti da be yi no ho no ubonsa wo complain machi ya me ya misisi ya me ya me nan me wo ha ase me nan na gene wonti ase o machine e bi ti se tractor no doma any machine be a excavator for no because e vibrate no na say wo de o how e de to nerves ne so nti ehun sunsan so na beba nti ene ese se ukoto edro agan Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and capsules are Udi Albeya Maya and so Obefa numbers no amba boy no afre emu bia obefre bia na yebefa na enu akasa na fe ye nu adin komo wa akira san komo na enu bedi na na bebo apa because ye be diagnosis medical term no diagnosis ye be bisepsa wonsem e kwa ye fa so a wo haw na aba no wachi ye o ya usisi ye o ya otu ase atwetwe ya se atika no kwa nam so a saa niam we nyina baaye nti ebebusa wo yebusa wo hwia fei yenso ye niam a ya hyehye gu a ye de boa saafo no eno ene ye de ba beboa wo na atimi ayi saa wo haw ni nyina firi akwa ma wo ni nyina nsa wo to edro no wafa ye numbers a me babuboyi the kind no 0241 604 702 0500 88 30 afei 0244 718 557 na de tosu biem enso ye 0500 88 90 sa number si amabo nyina san wo WhatsApp enti de obeya amaye say ubeko WhatsApp no send a message e bia open no pictures ahwe now they are pharmacy herbal shop drugstore bia na chemical shop bia no akota dro ni bi de obeya amaye say ube send a hi and I say good morning good afternoon na good evening no no ni ewie e be send a drone pictures ama na mom e bia person o kirem e ma ehu say wo de ya na drone betima boa me pacha obey audio de amaye abro so akosoro pa 15 seconds say de be betimatie na afei anu ye no so etimi aba ama me kasa ye kan tinima asem e bia o de ne age related issue e bi ti say spinal stenosis e kan spinal stenosis aye wo nerves bi da yeti ha say ye nerves no friends say ye spinal cord o e ho e na wo issue no wo de no unyini no because mpanyin kasa say ahwede enyina ne pa obem unyini na untini no so na naro etua kwan ni si no e kire se baby a wo se moja fa bia no ehun be kwa twe kakra moja no e be scanty kakra tubo se safo no muta wo poor secretion pa safo no be checking the pressure bi o hospital be checking the pressure ubon se wo so be ya na attempt se no because moja no ntimi mfro se de wo se akrafo fro de efro sa pepe nete obi so e de arthritis rheumatoid arthritis enti da bia na poso ne sisi afa ni kotodwe chese obi kra de etimi hu na pai obi so de wanya peripheral neuropathy hwe o nerves no say damage anasa ye inflamed ehunhunu anasa o de na ye infection abam eba wo behuna mane because ehon na moja bibia fanframa bibia enti se sa ne mane ntimi nkope ubon so beti ya me kasa ise me mwa twede na me kura me nsam saa beduru ba bi no ubon se me nsam no na me ya di entete sansa me sizi moja me ma moja ne enko ho ba bia moja ntimi mfronko bia ubon se na ya nso ba because of agan no wo nitric oxide onu na djuma se enko yi ntinimu na ho nti onoma sa ba bia moja ntimi nko bia no moja ne timi furo kama na afuso wanya wa hoto eno ebi na ye sciatica no sciatica angasa anya yare yare bi symptoms and I say because yare bi complications no because bi a unya diabetes utimi nya diabetic nephropathy tresa o nerves no anwo no obi so say dem kan peripheral neuropathy no ebetimi damage bibia betimi asi o nerves no nti basa obehu sa yaw no wo ba bia eno na ma wo to ase twetwon eno kro na na ma wo nsa ye titiriti na ye titiriti because moja ntimi mfro nko nerves no bia damage anase wo ha bia ba ho sedu sa ya gan na akwa akoto wo to nso na totopa no na to wi a wa be fa numbers na me boy no afre na afi ye no adi hu nkomo da bibia e kama afi ye be ma he wo me masem na nye ho ne ma nkoye ye ka nerves asem wo ye ka ntini asem be ma no hu dompe bia wo be ya be mem nso ye den na be matimi sorry eno na kire o se eye moja ene furo ko ho no ma betima ma be ma sorry enti se mu asisi because isradia da ho mojafia da ho a uhia nitric oxide eno na agan ne dey ma no ebe ma ntini ma da ho na moja etime de afusane akọ ho pe ahoden bocho bozo kwa na ejo ababa na ma yoyoyo na ma mo piafo se be ma eno no wo ye be ma na to na pe se unya niema be boa pa ye so de freyen na ye ma code bi a ye device de ato ye friend boys code eno ye bi ma mpanfo a omfie kwa ni mu a o ma ye mre wo mpam de ode ko gba ni na oda ya de ne de nsore kra no safo no na ye se wo de o freyen a ni ya kyerkyere o niema bi amoa e bi fa wadwuma sem ho e bi nso fa wadidie no nom ho ma bibia e kama de ama afa so de na tibremu ye ne sisi ye ne ya de owo how ni tifa pan no safo ni nyina no makase bia wo pressure ye de wato aduro so hospital o freya ye ma onya waduro ne nom ebi mo ha na omo la kadesika attitude bi kakra eduro na ye de ama no hospital no onom na eduro ba bi no na ohun se symptoms ni bi kwa wan wajai misro sanko hospital ho ma doctor ne nchiro se eduro no bia mehwe no niema ye ntijai nom anase me ma me sisane ma afoforo e honkon na betimi aboa wan fa wo pe enyai saso masisi wo ndo no mu ya na eboa no ntino wonso udi akire wakoto bi na wo be no me pato esa mo because doctor ne hwe se de usitie nipa dua no e na ogina so de mouse e duro no ti ye ne sa na emo kama afen so make us say wo de na hemorrhoids da bia abetuatu atokwana no brew ntimi ntena se ama osisi nyina ya oza anase wonso wo de no ba bonse na sabi uja na moja ko bright red pa efrimu ba me pa to edro na ne agan no to agan no na frɛ ni hu komo na bibia anye kama ma sa moja ni nyina to betwa de ne de aye rectal prolapse an kokobu iba sa kokobu ba ni nyina be kwa ensa ma biem wa bra wa to edro agan na wo frɛ ni anu adi sa komo na bibia kama fe ma mo ko mfitire na mo hawo mfiti ko me bia ansa na be ko mfitire no nhunu ne ma bi bia wa ya se rew osisi mu ye oja utifa payo wanu mu ato afenso atenka de atenka kra yira be pa cho tedro ne bi afenso de ebia onso akonfitire no te jawom ana de bosumi ba ko konfitire mpre no edukro na na abeto na bibia e kama de amawo afenso de amenorrhea de ne de absence of menstruation eno ane agan tonsi ona totopa ye na frɛ numbers no ne ni nkomo na munim sa na ye wedro bia your friend Precare natural powder, Precare powder. And nay, the researcher, Dr. James Amwase, said Rono wetie sufre aye drono insio, or any mixture, or sade fufro, near my fufro be the account who I beboapa, or more macoma bon tentem, or more sabi or more pressure, no so amagase amom free hospital, no, not the beabons and the pressure cost rona above from Sano. Ye decide ro Precare. Again Precare garlic mixture babe boaw na etimi aboaw pa ma niema ayeye de amaw afenso immune system na suppress no nkwamo no na hoden be kosoro na etimi akuatia nyare wa hodo nyina ni nyansa okoto again Precare garlic mixture afa 3D for no so mo amanya malaria no na ba bibimam ha ye sofa papa enkra ne mapa na ehuna mane kese me pato anopheles mosquito no na no bro no plasmodium falciparum niema ye no nya asem ketwa konakoto again malamis na enyi 3D ni mfiri enyi winter fever na se typhoid fever ni nyina mfiri ho ma na bibia anye kama wo frefre afi ho na wo fe na obofuno sa na ema ni nyina be yi afiri ho akwa ma afi nso wo recover no uhia again herbal tonic a eye mujaduro krojin a eye nnuaba ene nhaban a eno so be boaw na amani padua na ye fe se wo de no friends say vitamins wo form anasa wo de no wo iron deficiency me pacho edura beboa ne agan herbal tonic na no so asiesie ni pedua no bone marrow issues nyina beboa ma moja no bibia e kronje de ama nyansa okoto nroi na ye numbers ya mesa besi su biemi wa frɛ ne anu adi nkomo na nro no ye ka ewo herbal shops pharmacies drugstores chemical shops ye clinic ye nyambie clinic afei na Pimsan Herbal Hospital egu akwan so heba nti ye nyambie clinic nti eduro no na abeto herbal shops pharmacy herb na afei wa frɛ numbers no na waji nchiremu ewo ho no number no ye 0241 604 702 0500 88 30 0244 718 557 the chat is 0500 88 90 so koto adre na mo ahoden mapa wo number bia na te se agan a do be ya ma ya ni beji pan se o se eto se na akosuna.
Okay.
That's Richard.
Okay. Yes, so yeah, that's insurance 4.5. Enough of party issues, because your gamer and now say abunti party and some the message be about yemfa and so na yema attention na enko and game na and also bet me about so Zach of Mohammed so good morning. The best of luck to Black Stars. We expect nothing but a swift victory against Panama. Go Black Stars. Go Ghana. Zach of Mohammed let this message at the Jude also bar for Ghana ne Panama game. No one mention said you free or not. Before I'm about no, yente a reaction from our coach. Carlos Cruz. I say Panama game no nye kasa kasa ni ade biawo. Ade na simple. A win. Enye bibia.
Is a must win. La segunda is a must win. I never remember in my life to play one game that was not a must win. And why? Because our value, it's not based on intentions or wishes. Our value is based on results. And the only medicine that works in football, it is to win. So we are ready to fight for the result, knowing that it's nothing easy, nothing comes easy in football. And we have, as I said it before, one team in front of us that have this.
Okay, the cash players no say enye kasati tibia game no enye easy. Na also football net drone na win. Say be pon game be we na Ghana ni bi nko kasa na mo je 100,000 and abo we no makobo no. Obo we no asha. Obi kura nkai say 100,000. Into one and man ten the game no mukum no. It's all about win mentality. And now omode enso ewura game no ompate de ende. Membe say be san akobi mti no. Let's move on. Okabi be the far. Party kan on team no no. O say eno nche ono oye one coach and niam be say nche na ha no because on the 26 players na koi. Se paten kwa mobia. Adi entina as well worried. On your worried gra. Omoko park ne so and deliver for the nation Ghana. Jude, Minister sem free ho. Ghana Panama and you may ya approach game the same.
Rich Medase. Also men started with coach in the interview prior to the start of the game. Clearly the Casano Eddie Adan said the hallmark of a good coach no. Or prepare for BBR. Football BBR can even accumulated cards beating me injury BBR. So regardless of whoever or lose, just prepare yourself. But say football no, obey me a deploy strategy or tactics such that you are certain key personalities. Our game plan be also. I agree. However, Rich, any time Diana said you open Ubenyam. Yeni brea ye kan yanti ade biase. Dia atu ye na ye ni abre no. Panama nso be Lucy the most creative outlets in the shape of Carrasquilla. Where are we? No more game. If you are part of the team, reason is simple. We pray on recovery. And Tienya Lucy Thomas Taipate. Yes, no. Panama enso Lucy Carrasquilla. And no, Ushem was a rich ayepe meboa. On also no most creative outlets. We made for on. On also into on also meba Thomas Christensen and Casey. Rich with him. Na me dwenjene niam bi ho. Na me the right game no. Between Thomas Christensen and Carlos Crest. Osha when any ni team pa.
Christensen.
Good. Into one advantage kase baako. Besina minim say even yen coach Carlos Crest. Selection crowd be crowd the first 11 crowd a day the man. Rich a bad day the man. Reason near time or baba be fatting no. And it's a wanya couple of friendlies amono. And even selection no. Yes, we care about videos said they was sharing players no. Analyze the videos and no Rich ubetimi anya no. But don't pay ebia me any Ayala ebia yen 4 and 5. Ayala ebia is super uti. A super fantastic persona about analysis will be any. But ebia edwuma bia no their friend chemistry, synergy. A very important or telepathy. Ebia on me pay mpo emfa. Ebia mini fi pay emfa. So by now coach are why edwuma no or started around 2019-2020 with Panama. So at least for 6 years on a Panama team na edwuma. And to reach or Katana nite kra na the squad no onim omo ye odo omo bom matches pa ti onim the squad ni ye ti or sa advantage over us yente sa de na.
At the time na Carlos Crest enya training ni ade na no ontimi mfa nya sa nema we na still na no ufu say obenya a selection dalima.
Rich ye nya excuses bi amano ba me kire wo say ye ka coach ni nim team e chen Ghana.
Which is obvious.
It's an incontrovertible fact. Secondly, na me share de bi o ha ho. Me share FIFA na omo de ade bi bai. Onim say offer team in terms of me age, I was show per Panama for. Omo any cry the oldest age or competition we mu. Alizobenya 31 averagely 0.1. Secondly, say per ade ba ko nso ebebo omu ya. In terms of caps, who say age ne or advantages and disadvantages. Rich, per caps ne na. All players no averagely obi ekra 53.4 caps. So if I compare Ghana, yen squad yi,
we were the first World Cup awoboni.
French be say voila. And no e ba san side na. At least almost some level of experience yen generally going into this game, which and also ebe inure to their benefits. But Rich, game na nkasa so no make sure maybe I expected from Panama ebesi and on the sanity we
on saying
Panama born in here. First of all ade amomo try the abesi sa period or sa point in say defensively almost set here well structured. There's that organization e wo ho no very disciplined. Apart from no Rich ade ba ko e omo trump card e keeper na osan hwe sa World Cup ya boy mu a Sadia no nations now omo the less fancied nations no do na was Sadia no Panama most of their goals and about almost 50% of their goals are from set pieces. Yes, that ball situation, set pieces and metro oncophobia no nti osia mi ani ekọ so race to the Ghana dia ba ko na ye ongoing even during AFCON qualifiers and adiba ko enim say yen problem ba ko how e back set pieces ye defend
yeah.
Enti ada no yen last friendly your boy
against
me almost say me o share the number of pull out and na into the box anyhow na drew baby yes ajetemu ya ade ba at point no say clearly drew baby so near strike o kakra I say any experience side and ko betimi ekum because onim dia na me show Panama was ade no. There is this gentleman Andres Andrade so say guy no make sure omo attack e basa area situations na Andrade air 1.9 centimeter tall.
Oh.
Our Fidel Castro so him say center back no. Castro answer 1.87 centimeter tall. Brabefa Jose Cordoba on say 1.87. Right then a cadicho. And to only players are about dead ball situations pe quick lumo say almost air because of that height advantage. And he say shadi about omo yen hwe and Abrantia ba dangerous ebasa aspect
especially where you go area hono
perfect
yeah foul
yes sir it could prove costly because unim omo accepted Panama for na anim mitie omo coach after omo boy against Brazil no assemble kwa Thomas Christensen ekan unso no Jean Cruyff etrenino na assemble kwa okan ne say
Omo problem pa baako ene se omo lack creativity because in Abrantia your friend Karaskilia eno na nkombenya saade no now they've lost him. Of course minim say have it guy no e wo hono but have it ene say osode o screen midfield no now I saw the midfield now there baako but in terms of creativity the Karaskilia e de be man on farm hence adwuma ne kese en be baba begina Abrantia friend Marilo so now Marilo no ena na me megine ho say Ghana yensu a problem back one Marilo no either so obebo as wing back or timibo 2 or timibo as wing back or timibo as 7 typical 7 or ye obia oni Karaskili or Sassinage no say Karaskili or game or J ball na the first person to locate Karaskili. That guy we must watch out for him because consistently on no pushing forward and Oteta defense pa on that boy Ismail Diaz no Diaz in so pace were skillful were direct into the other major on say baby I am no I want to confirm so what they were because the area who 2 and 3. Rich, I also mostly almost so pretty far. But what my 2 points? I want mostly almost pretty far. And the passes never corner. Perfect. Just so if we want to curtail those passes, I think we are good to go. Okay. It's rich. Sami ubi sami game we generally of course Ghana they so be any yes squad. Because game we get time pa na. Yes, higher. Abedi tactics. Me feel say generally game we are likely to end 2-1. Ghana we must go all out to ensure 2-1 kwama hoy. Eko ediama Ghana. But adia ba ko o se hwe ni ye rich. Fa say 2-1 me hu ni bebre. Me hu messages I must say first half no you better go second half on baba the second one account and rich only the all here yeah in one said they be possess ball no omo do omo a bit of skill in their team but anya do be possess ball no that much omo flags and more perfect because omo admit omo weakness okay say omo ni creativity bebre and normally teams omo nim so almost have problem no rich I normal rely mostly on sad dead ball situations no okay as our teams so steady about Kevin and Spaniard e kwa no person fa so show okay and here the any say your advantage be rich since 2006 I Ghana started the World Cup onim say there back one Ghana na ebo any say anytime we be World Cup no consecutively yenya sad ne to aso miensa ye na ye create team a isapa even World Cup wins no yes I was side no say open nations na omo age no from pana Ghana ewo so one we must run with the ball consistently adeba ko ebetimi omo no we yes because they are an aging squad because even their midfielder omo gini this so much rich ono the best marshal midfield on no cry ono mponi age on the side in this gentleman I think the name is Kodoba the obe marshal omo midfield on he's around 35-36 years and to how many age omo side. That is why experience, no. Say yes, they have the experience though, but they also youthful exuberance. To reach, who be Samia, yes, who be Samia, and whoever replaces Pate, and then I'll say approve your points. Okay. But I'll just hope saying Kayama Kalebrinchi. No, yes, it would all go to 1 Ghana. 2-1 in favor of Ghana. At least our West will be a draw. Right. Nana Kisi, Ghana 1, Panama 3, even Sasiedu. We are scoring 5 goals. Mohamed Awa. I say Panama 3, Ghana 1. So, you know who I'm getting as also scholar. Ala. Yeah, at least Judah my a fair idea about team na ne bo anwumre. Omo kutokuta bo ni bibri. More of omo bomb to say the Germans. 1 2 3 flanks. Na oma cut in and I pega bone dia ba o 18 box in him would kakra Judy diamai about the Panama A team no if you say count players or approach game is saying or the kakra ya ti abobi na aka wo na nka Panama dia nka yam bre hu ni ashomo World Cup asem but our team is not good. Yeah. And we are not coming from a good place. And psychologically, the approach must be modest. There was some level of CAG and who disabled my but even with that level, say, Panama a bit my show,
And you're cautious.
You must be very, very attentive and focused. Because your team in yet. For me, that is a mindset. You be say share. You be me a share. But yeah, Ankasano, we are not elite now. You be very, very cautious. Na ya approach game no say we na woman na epe. Enya ball a efe. Enya bibia yentimi mfa man ye ho sesei ene ye kwakọ try say be ye. We need to stay in the game. The best example as I'm making, ubetimi enya so far in the World Cup, how Ivory Coast a ball Ecuador no. Sa pepe ene o se abo game we. Now Rich, Sankamia Carlos Kureza. Obviously, me had the benefit to train with the team. Me call training grounds, but me Carlos Kureza. This will be my first 11. Atizigi.
Uma Azarenda.
No, Atizigi will be my number 1.
Okay.
Marvin Senaya, right back. Gideon Mensah, Jonas Ajete, Jerome Opoku, Kwesi Zibo, Caleb Yuenchi. On the right, Ernest Nyama. On the left, Antoine Semenyo. 9 and 10, I will play Jordan and Brendan Thomas Asante. Now, the reason why I'm about Sam Rantiama Bobo Mudin, and say, Panama for what we call power football. They are not so talented. Or more any flair. Omo to say yen born there na at the Ghana ni na no out to say we born here they won. They are not like us. But the more etimi strive your game mu oma hoden. Omo aggression. And they use a lot of their body until they will outrun you. On be pemo, on be heado, on be pian. Omo no be aggressive na. That is how best they can play. Now, say, Ushia opponent be sa. The air in Pempi Ghana, they show me ya adweno. Your football IQ no. That is the difference between Yen and Panama. And it's a ball ekuta Harvey. Na oyeme for the Panama. Ushe the way all pen tema pass ya kona nimde Americania hodi ako bully akona. Se born that will be the calibrate and as a part. You could clearly see where Ghana new player or talent. Obey make team in yes. That is the difference. Until we play to our strengths. That is the reason why Migiri said if we are able to play Jordan off Brendan Asante, omutimi rotate with Semenyo or the left hand side, omutimi rotate back inside. Until what I want to say is apart from Nyama, who probably will be an outlet on the right, say or Jordan, or Brendan, or Semenyo, so 3 players in that triangle,
they can rotate.
You see them rotating, sir. You get the Panama for no confused. Why never 9? Why never 7? Why never 10? They only who nipakra obo. But there must be clear understanding of that. Then, Kwesi Zibo must be very, 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 your friend is tactically disciplined. 6 now Obama, you know. Or no anga sa umpeno wa asem dada.
No jebo na simple pass.
Nti na onye ne sama hen. O de one nkofo no ahoden no. Omusia no onu su de asi. Ojebo na o de onfama Caleb. Now Caleb yenchi because without Thomas Partey, who share your profile no of your central midfielders now. Rich Obian wa the form eba team no cheno. See yen kuta ball no, yen pass it. Yen nya kokodro na yen kipi ball no. Yen fa ball no and Nanti. He probably is their best. So he part the free one. And without Partey, obviously he must come in and play. Rich. Me no more moka 2-1 in yarding. Because me say we must concede.
Oh, Debbie. It's me.
Nah. I was saying, yeah, look,
That is what Carlos Queiroz want to fix. The way I concede goals.
At least you against Wolves.
That is the point. See, it's me, but Wolves, Abraham concede. We should be able to play Panama Abraham concede. But even with extra training, they say from Wolves game, you training, and baby, and toko no one. At least we expect the defensive philosopher Carlos Queiroz to have fixed your defense. No? Rich, see a concede against Panama. Then this tournament you do baby. Because a defense that they ever create any more tournament with him. And so we a group opponents now. Panama is the weakest. Any question so that we will build on that clean sheet and says okay, you fix your defense, you know. Yeah, they could share England, they could share Croatia. We shouldn't me what this room, that is what I will tell the team. See, a consider against Panama, we should forget this World Cup. We should keep clean sheets.
We can concede by Yenimu for.
We shouldn't
take chances.
No.
We can sell as well.
No. Your blasters na was CCA no. And yes, our team Libya. You get to say yes, we be bebre no bi. And yes, our blasters team was CCA. O say what cause a problem because you intimidate goals bebre. Enti ye no atichiri na ntia na e dey tournament we no. Ye ko say ye ba ho say. Na nyame ye brebro na ye dey ba kutu na atinimu a yapon.
Arsenal dey ni bi.
That is what and now say ye approach in this World Cup. You need good team. I'm gonna be another. Say, Blasters, we have a no, we don't at all. Say, always say, Jonas, I get any Jerome Pokune boy 4 and 5. Now, the Orchestra mind back now, Ghana, Paya, co walk up. Defenders, I do Mako. Even the least we've seen. Jonathan Mensah. Look at them. John Mensah. We've sent Osako, we've sent Sila Iliasu. You've sent great defenders. Say, Ababedu. Jonah Ajete, any calibre, Jerome Pokua, we should know say we have a problem.
During the time I was Salisu Jiku, any other
name. You're free,
Kata.
You're free Afo. Any John Pencil. Ababe Drew Marvin Senaya. That is what
level 9.
Yes. And see, no, a move, Mr. Odious Empire, one hour born and say, you be 2-1, or the Pepani and 1-0, and a cry. We don't have to consider
a book game that be about 70 minutes.
I'm say
that's one goal.
The template now because they are equal. Sabi pepe. I don't see a goal na bantem ye defend yam yapon. And I say a stretching game na last hour. Say na man do your money bi no. Otia enti he pipe ye pim omo pim ye pim omo pim ye omo twa sa omo twa and yam omo kuta won and twa na be twa omo. Ye try ya pon pre 1-0 Blasters are 3 points at the bag. Which that should be our approach. Because so we Panama didn't free. Now we Ghana didn't free. Now so also go by FIFA standard of analysis. FIFA say if you are seeing so all rank national teams Panama toss 34, Ghana toss 73.
The lowest rank
in our group. And we had the thing and pay FIFA ranking. Just that ye himself World Cup in your history. Ye differently sa us ni bebre. Even Uncle they were in the top 10 rank. Amo kwani ye team strategy ya so mo. Enti anya Panama na be hunu. But we must accept we are inferior. Ye team with enye. Enti ye bo careful football. Ye hwe hu yiye. Ni enya ba ku bi to mu a. With good team ethics and attitude. A team a woman says a stand there. Now she any born or be be defended. And the Sunyama answered near one or defend it, but we see him running back. Denying shame with bimu or problem film before the back. We need that kind of attitude from our boys. Say we are not a complete team. We are not the way at Senegal to Guinea France boy. You need to be Mosa. We can't play the way Egypt played Belgium. You can't play like that. You need level. Look at the way Morocco played Brazil. And South African countries now. Now we are the lowest ranked. World Cup. You need to be no more Mosabono. Ye the say yenam yakwan. And yakwana yenam yenim how you ever so even though we are not in a good place, but say about World Cup new history. Anytime they yakwan yenim strategy edeko. Yes, our strategy no. And a Carlos Queiroz
seems to be the perfect manager for Saudi and I ever say, you know. And until the end, until the touch in it to Quenua, no catches or ha at a chow near Yamfa, near Tiao, near Co, and Kakanka, and a deco. Miss Lemo, a boy 11 now by SGM and also to TV, now Washa, and may you wear blaster saying I'm unpassable, I'm on to China, there be a born to Chino.
And one thing clear. Carlos Creason said I like kind of or yeah coaches now or Moreno style maybe or put it premium on the defense so it is over here the about or try to solve is how is it considered goals you know
and it might reflect say Panama intimidation
and you got TV next year said I like and go have black stars ebe bobo efe ye jibo na ekura
ye pekwa so the ball to atem
ya bo ba ni abegu atro kakra ye defend ya fanu show
it one way ah o he ball na say ah na Ghana na Panama so mu defend ya ye be defend ye be defend pa ye be boy po no ho ban ye mo obi anhwe na ye ne ba kutu a right because that 3 points we reach we share England we share Croatia one you Panama 3 points we am to wa
we say da be ni chira
we was so be papa
right now game kaka na meti from rem
mahuni o man kakra bi oh World Cup ya start boy mu and see it me e nyoma say be boy
from the African teams na the whole World Cup okay
first off teams are EDA enya success of World Cup we so far have been teams are my dreams some be adwuma they work hard for each other enra me share Dembele, Olise, Mbappe, Desire Doué constantly dropping back to come and help the defense and into share Sadio Mane enya habaya ntiame we match him because adia baako usually say team or no the form e watching team onim bobo no e wo pa the ability to work hard and dig deep. But in yesterday's game, whilst in the first half, France and Senegal for no be born they were both willing to work hard without the ball. And the French were big on it. Daou Pamecano, William Saliba, Mubenya, the success in defense in Yinano. Almost every time, the fullbacks drop back. In fact, so she did the show Kampa, born or burning in an or born wingers inside in the first half, just so they can come back and defend. And it is very, very important. Say, here, Kokobo a game against Panama. For me, attitude is the very first thing I show match with.
Always born. Now we can also be named how.
And now, Michelle, Iraq against Norway. It wasn't a game. Iraq is not to me say omunya top level or what have you. One of the things they did very well was that Iraqis no make sure say consistently they win duels. Yes, winning match in itself, but they put up a good show. You go back and you look at the Ivorians versus Ecuadorians. No, Ivory Coast for senior players. No, Frank Yannick Kessiemo. Everybody worked hard without the ball. I won't let it go off you. Go and watch Japan versus the Netherlands. The Japanese were as difficult to beat. You see, one of the things I don't know Penamika or Love FM, I say Carlos Queiroz by this time, someone they should do is to look out for coach referee be the game. Now who's to saying? Because now Fagani and Odi France versus Senegal, he allowed the game to flow. Boa maybe a referee be foul on the foul. We need to know the referee no be the match no. Send na who's to and play to that. If you referee no press or foul, then you know that you be careful. But yeah, boy against a Central African side, only as physical as us. Inti the game you about the Europeans, you make us your pace and power. You need a danger. We are playing against Central Africans. They have that same attitude. Only your physical, only your dominant, don't win duels. We have to want it more. In this game, we are against the Panamanians in a very, very tough game. See again. I've also seen our World Cup when we say Rich. Obi any chance 1-2 or when take and it comes back to hands them.
No pass Senegal.
Ismail Sarr. Depth of our first half. Ismail Sam says a chance second half they didn't get it again. Mbappe nya need you know potu. Before then, I'd seen a couple of games and a quarter of only nya Ivory Coast for ball bam you know. The second half and the dying numbers of the game, Amad Diallo Babe share the winner. So it is very clear that in this World Cup, you take your chances. Spain Spain could not take their chances. You take your chances, you win the game. Whoever we play up front, our match, it is very, very important. Say any panel, we take their chances. We should be able to be clinical enough in a game like this. We don't need ball effort. We don't need when a trainer, when a ball passes, it does not matter. At the end of the day, we need to get something out of this Panama match.
Okay.
Maybe there, even if we get a draw, I think it's going to be a good start because Maka said one of the games are minim. And when you see a boy, I'll come and tell you that we won't lose to Croatia.
Okay, that's it. What the infant to one day, you know, to do a babies and common. See, the ABA lines, you know, na at the time I cannot do my most na. Mama chama na Ghana airborne Panama o prediction is saying say na house game no betimi aba na so aba bechewa but yenua Diego Hamia ebeba no na understand so no so be presentation kakra bi na afi ye de atwa ho e de aba 3220 83581 83582 83583 momra na monchama dwen first caller hello sorry dan ebony
champion we chado
wo dem nim so won komai
oh ma men cha no be da for sanse aduma mo bona no de pa ke edi gas we kuma se so me bara kata police station natural wetie ma men cha na papa na we chado
yeah
hey Messi you say omode mo jam no nyunda wo ni mo na
adai
hey and that ban tell bona no ni o ya ka so nya 17 years pa ai nya san ke to akura
Messi de
Messi de zeno wa hu wa ka bi unyi za Argentina be ta de Argentina be sa de pa na ai so mo se mo ne Panama on
pa try
na ya la ni ebre o ko tatis nya de ade amete ayala to bo ase sanse me le bi o twabu mo ne ko tim bi ko sia mo se mo ti mo na mo da ya ti won di we no ase aso what tatis na we see
na say the whole can question na say dada no ha
na katre o mo me commentary we share for voice o mu shun tem dan say no na da so sure no
bye you for hello
champion Richard
Dankwe
Rex Dankwe me do dunya ni ma menchia o ne buja ko nya na man kan jom se munya gidie na on the last week me katre o say I was chama ko fa mu nyina jira mo mu rebo ni bi ana so mo mu nyina be rebo ni bi on the last week katre o say Ghana ya be se Panama 2 na ya ni England so ya bo 1-1 na ya kwa ko se Croatia 2-1 on the side we fa 2 na be ya juma pa na ne o ye Ghana ni a ye ni hwe castle Lavino Croc ye sole ni support o man na mo man na kora ni
na that's pa Dankwe I go to your next caller. Hello.
Richard.
Yes, sir. Pacho, you too.
No, about Japan, Mambo, no, Juma.
That's it.
Pacho, Midiani, Joe. I am not a covenant. And then Ghana, Jana Corno. Let them go, GD, then I am found by Ghana, I had near Ediano. So, he and mine, Bomodin, to me, I bet 3 goes to the eye. Now, Richard, me boy. I made them, me crowd, did you hear me at 3 points, you know? But
so one near 3 points ampe.
So, Mammy Chia, my boss, Master Bass, and then the red briefy. I'm power number 2.
That's it. That's a pa Yama Obinsum Rebi. Hello.
Hello, Ricardo.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a child of Beja phone now.
Yeah, Joso.
Ghana team media, Ricardo said, and I are come. Yet, yet, Bapanaman, they're burying. Short 2 or 3-1, and you may.
Bye-bye. Amen. Hello.
I didn't think income was for your word. Some papa. Madam Gacha was your Mr. Nadawama. But one can tell Omoka Monfanquenu. The fear to what you know. That's one year. And somebody bought mobile bypass here. And the one I have a 5.
Down.
Yes. Papa, Kaba boy.
That's it.
And to supply the backpass, slip pass, you go, oh yeah, let us say, ever high.
Yeah, that's it. Emos Diano, no. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
3-1 against Panama.
You better show me 3-1 on. Okay. I'm in Shaso. That's it. I'm fine. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, Pacho. Dini baby akase free.
Good morning. Me diane brother ime. Me kase free homas number 2.
Okay.
I best blaster 2-0.
Panama for Beshe 2-0.
Pacho.
Oh, okay. That's it. Where's the Toguni? On your gun.
Hello. Richard.
Yes, sir.
Richard, with you to go. With what you remind you. Richard, they say Panama follow. Yeah, the policy back to say it's from Muslim.
Down.
Me say keep Panama for Muslim. Let's match Panama. They are not tournament in the way. It's wow, no one done. What you dad better score line.
Me problem na when game no do surada ne of him no. Entra TV na chi na game na de chi a better score line no. Me for aye ba ku bi so ho. Na yini adego a yini ni nkomo kaka na ntwa omra. Hello, last caller.
Hello.
Obapa.
Richard.
Acho na want to say.
Yanko pa dum na monse.
Adumo ye ho ye pa na ye fro say.
Master.
Master, okay. Yet you.
And the gun of it's so no.
You better say
2-0.
Yes, 2-0. Oh, Nyamisha, so Nyamisha.
Pate bebo bio. So mobile. One more share Jason. Omunya odro. Anya hokeka. One more from Mobono. Magana blaster. And one has a woman to make sure crowd. One number beer. Money. I want to me and share. I'm with my mudu.
It has a pa. Yenya Diego. Jesse Papa is a good morning. Obiano Diego, good morning.
Good morning, Godfather.
Now, what is saying?
I'm father.
It is say. I understand. Say also personal representation be the mine.
We see World Cup idiot. A Koba. We see 4 years be How so you fee?
Sure.
And we say Ghana just in so buy no. We say more to be a free chain, but menso media as a semi deba.
Okay.
Na anytime we are no Jumano Kosono.
Sure.
Semi deba.
Oh, nice.
Nintina, any day Ghana so oh much. Namika say any day. Maybe fee na.
Okay.
Maybe.
Obetrodo.
Bachai. And Nintina menam.
Oh, okay. Two bread jesses.
Bachai.
Oh, Yamin we Jesse Monono. The Abano, yellow one in the right, and gold.
Nice.
It will be PBCC. Just obey.
Modern cakes is here.
What don't cakes is here? To be a open Ghana just in a share, and then all their continent which are BBR. On friend Amabena.
O pages nibi now pese ye bi ma bit ma fa me na ma no 0546 27 95 0546 27 95 fa na ma na the way pese ye ma obi ano
we pese customize ya ni na ma en kama dia ma onye ready so en frame pa cho is it do I ready so pages and friend na mo hen na wi ano odwazo na ofra no your order no na baby a wo bia no na unsa aka
just near quality papa for ne fe no unse just bo a uso
we test na
na wa unse we o share uru be do ba we enya no bia very very nice.
Nyamisha Diego nyamisha pa enti mo amhwe show no mo amahu just no how quality aye u baby number ne dia to dwan frɛ na also ajudi sisi ampatwe ye gina no so ye twa ho basisi a nchakra na ya beto aso dia mamo
There are many reasons to connect, and it's all to put smiles on the faces of those you love.
Daddy, thanks for the tea cash, okay? I love you.
That's my daughter, Angela. Caring for my parents, that's my duty. I also get to pay my utility bills easily with Telecel Cash. And to the suppliers at my shop,
hello sir, Telecel Cash payment received right on time. Thank you.
I get to make them smile because I can pay to my suppliers' merchant numbers, even on other networks directly. My dear ones, we keep the connection stronger when our family, friends, and business relations are happy. Live on cash, enjoy convenience, and make those who matter smile when you send them money with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Ghost Renaissance, Chromo Baye de Inkunimdiani Delby Dawnima, we ran fida, Unkunimdia Renaissance.
Bet influencer amuno mo de bet save buy or mo de win boost enom bibia woni mo bet mu bia bet win de buy na omoni ye di dwana ene eti kama no 10 years ni ti bet we say omoyi 3 million Ghana cedis e de ato bra bet we platform no so betwa bets Ucha bet ni wie ya. Na wa unlock scratch and win. O scratch it na o win. Ye sika bi abe win bi aye wo sika. Na onso so o de aye de oboso o de aye. We bet you nko na ma wo sa akonya. Nti bra bet you platform no so na ebetwa bet na onso so unlock 3 million na ye che for 10 years anniversary no. Onso be jo de we kasa ti. Ti me share wa bet you platform no.
Bia nkotwa bi.
Wo so that there no problem. I woni so that there.
Ya ten.
www.betway.com.gh www.betway.com.gh and then my sister Barbara a birthday Barbara adwuma NSC Kumase Moko Stadium ma me fana hu so mo adwuma ho ba ko my sister a friend Barbara and then birthday nti Babs baby a wo bia no happy birthday from me any unuanu mema ni nyina ene oma no no bia ye we show happy birthday yankopon nya okese no nshaw na onto nkwanem na onfa bibia I was say ododomo emfa nomu.
And I say me your birthday quick na ya sorry akofa dum kase no e de abremo and na ye Bevelin Bevelin Biney awo aye Benso Resurrection Methodist Business School and Bevelin owo happy birthday to you nyamin shawpa na onya okese in fact in shebia o birthday mu bia na nyankopon emfa ennomo anopai mpai bia abo nyankopon enyini nyina emfa emao happy birthday Bevelin Biney na second one mian kasa me ba Benis and cancer Donkor Benis every school kama say Louis our chonu sorry and so etimi every anopai mi gina family ni na anem titiru oma me matoda and cancer no papa ni family ni na no na yakasa iko nyaminhirawo nenu se result nso baba no na waye nkunimdifo enso ediama na afisa de no na se oko university so akusua de kama na onso de abeboa eye Ghana. Congratulations Benis in cancer Donkor nyankopon inshallah na onya okese etiefo edemasi ha nyame adoma se de kan ne 2 games in the 8 and then 11 p.m. we'll be at the SGMO na at the live commentary no etimi at the Abraham Sisi